Game on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Happy New Year's Eve. Welcome back to Game On. This is a Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. And he's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We're here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world to round out 2025. I saw something, Crick, on this channel. I think we did like 320-something streams this year.
Okay. Let's go.
I mean, it makes sense because we we stream usually every day, definitely during the football season. Summertime, we take a few days off here and there, but still looking at that number, I'm like, God, that's a lot.
Strong, man. Strong.
Yep.
I like it.
And, if we were actually prepared in a professional show, we would have probably had a list together of some of the top sports moment of 2025. I did ask Rock, but I'm not going to lie. He kind of gave me a shit list. I got it pulled up. We'll go over it in a little bit. I might re-ask him, tell him to exclude the lady sports because those aren't real. You know? They tried to give me one about lady tennis. Like, no, that's not one of the top moments. Like, I'm talking like everything, not just like games, stories. Like the Luka trade happened this year. That should be up. They did give me one that I forgot about, though. Rory winning the Masters.
That was a good one, man. I enjoyed that.
Round out the career Grand Slam. I go, okay, I did forget about that.
That may have been one of my favorite moments of the whole damn year. I enjoyed that, man.
Yeah, so we'll go through that.
I'll
ask Rock the list of that. We've got a lot of games to go through today. We're going to be heavy into the betting markets today and looking at the college football playoffs. I did put out some futures bets on Kalshi. I released it over on Locals, of course, first. Going into the new year, what I'm going to start doing is every pick that I make in this next year that I can get out in time, I'm not going to be able to do a write-up, but what I'm planning on doing just for the Locals community is putting out a quick 5-minute video explaining why I like that pick. We'll go through them today on here, but going forward, I'm going to try to leave that to just exclusive Locals members, and I'm just going to make it free. You don't even have to be a supporter, although it's only $2 a month if you want to be a supporter, but you can join it for free and get the videos and picks for free.
Yeah.
I'm feeling generous in 2026, you know?
We love that, man. We love it. Yeah. I kind of forgot. I've been so pissed off at sports this morning. I kind of forgot this is the last day of 2025.
My wife totally forgot. She felt so bad. She's like, New Year's Eve is tomorrow. I go, yeah. She's like,
same day every year.
She goes, I haven't got shit for the kid. We're going to let them stay up. The good thing about little kids is, of course, you're never going to let them stay up till midnight because that is insane as a parent. But being here on the West Coast, we let them stay up till 9.
Lucky dogs. Lucky dogs. Easy for y'all, man. Dude, I'll tell you, we had the boys down here last year, and the only one that made it to the ball dropping was my middle son. My second oldest son, he tried, man. He fought so hard, wound up falling asleep right toward the end there. Tried to wake him up, and he's like, don't even remember it. But my middle son, he's a trooper, dude. He was up firing on all cylinders. He was still ready to drink some more sparkling grape juice after the ball drop, bro. Ready for it. Hey, real quick, man, before we get started, man, any of y'all that said your prayers and your good vibes, so like my sweet mama's got to have hip surgery this morning, man. So shoot some good vibes her way, so everything goes well with that.
Yes. Prayers for Mama Cricket. Hope everything goes well.
I think it will, man. She got a good doc.
Yeah, she in good hands.
Right.
Prayers, good vibes that way. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so they get to stay up till 9, which is actually late for them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
we're
that's
just
still late, man.
letting them bang the pots and pans and stuff. Like, I was trying to explain to them what New Year's Eve is. They weren't getting it. So I was like, there's this big ball, it drops, we count down from 10 to 1, and then we all yell Happy New Year. They go,
Really? Really? We get to yell? There's
Can
a
I
ball
tell you-
dropping? What?
Let me tell you something hilarious about my 3-year-old. This is the only kid that I know that does this. So, and I think it's my wife's fault. So I'm laying in bed with him, and he's always, we're putting him to bed. I'm laying in bed with him like we do every night, and I usually rub his back or something, and he's always like moving around if you don't do something like that, and he's just so fidgety. So we're just laying there and whatnot, and then he's like moving, like he's getting out of his covers. I go, hey, no, don't get up, come on, relax, lay down. And he's like, Dad, go what? And he pulls his leg out like this, rolls his pant leg down, and says, I want you to scratch my leg.
Back's not funded tonight, bro.
I told my wife out. She goes, oh yeah, he always does that for me. I always rub his leg, and I go, really?
Really?
Okay.
Now I've been informed. That boy's a trip, man. He said, Dad, I want you to rub my leg.
Whatever works to get him to calm down,
It's fair enough, dude. I'm telling you, when you're trying to get them to go to bed at night, whatever it takes.
Yeah. Grass guy, I agree with you. Pots and pans thing is gay, but my wife told the kids about it. And when you tell a 5 and 3-year-old they get to bang pots and pans, there's no going back.
No going back from that. Absolutely not. I believe I would let them. Don't y'all have some little stuff for the girls yet where y'all got like plastic pots and pans or something?
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll use.
Yeah, I would use those.
I don't know. We have some metal ones too, the little ones though, but we're gonna go do it out in the back alley or whatever.
There you go. That's a
good
idea.
We're putting the damn girls to sleep at the normal time,
Yeah, absolutely. They won't know no different anyway.
They won't know no different. Ain't no thing. Good morning, David. Good morning, No Skin. Grass guy's in the house. Good morning. Grass guy got confirmation this morning. Sorry it took so long. Your Game On gear will be there on January 6th, next Tuesday. I was hoping to get it there earlier, but I think because of the holidays and whatnot, it all screwed up, and it's shipping out of California. So,
Grass guy, for the record, speaking of shipping things and stuff, I still ain't got my damn Christmas cookies, man.
I got my Christmas cookies. Shout out to
Grass Lady.
Grass Lady. I was thinking Grass Gal. I was like, wait, no, Grass Lady. Thank you for the Christmas cookies. We got them yesterday.
Hell yeah, man. Everybody's Christmas cookies look good. They look good, man. I think he's just fucking with me, man.
Yeah, well, maybe they got you the extra special ones,
We'll see. I got a feeling there's some damn U.S. postal worker riding around eating my damn cookies.
B-Mac
out there, dude. I'm telling you, I need a light. I need like the bat light. I need a B-Mac light with like UPS across the damn sky, because whoever my UPS driver was that took my boys Christmas presents, for one, you charged me $200 damn to mail those things. On top of that, you were nearly a day and a half late. On top of that, there were broken toys inside the box. That guy's no B-Mac, man.
Broken toy. See, I understand the day and a half late. I know
I can live with that. I can live with that.
You paid a lot of money, but it also is the damn holiday.
I can live with that. And yeah, I know these people are working hard. They're away from their families and stuff. I know they're out there putting the time in to make sure we get all our packages on time and stuff. I understand all that. But can we have a little bit more care? Because I've watched some of these motherfuckers walk up and just chunk shit up on the porch, throw it. They won't even check, know if it's breakable or not. They'll literally just stand in the front yard and they'll throw the motherfucker up on the porch.
Yeah.
B-Mac wouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
B-Mac take care of you stuff, man. But
granted,
it wasn't a bad thing, dude. It was a little 3D printed dragon. It was a cool ass dragon. But when I get the 3D printed dragon, for a 5-year-old man, it's pretty devastating if the wing's broken off before he even gets out of the wrapper, man.
Yeah, that's a bummer. But they got the toys, though.
They got toys, man. They're good to go. And I did not, Grass Guy. I have not seen any cookies. They may have told you they delivered, but there's some U.S. postal worker riding around eating my snickerdoodles. Because they ain't made it here.
Son of a...
They ain't made it here, sir.
That son of a bitch.
That's why I shit.
Yeah. Good morning, Joe. Says morning, possibly trouble in paradise in New England. Oh, we're okay. We're okay. I had a lot of people text me about that yesterday, and I'm like, why are you guys surprised? It's Stephon Diggs. You know what I mean? I mean, it is a big story, but I feel like it's being blown out of proportion. But listen, just like God, I have to take Dave Portnoy's stance on this. Just like Dave said, this country, innocent until proven guilty. We've only heard one side of the story. And for those of you who don't know, Stephon Diggs has been charged with some felony assaults and whatnot, accused of beating his ex-chef over a money dispute. I think that's what she claims. Now, we've only heard one side of the story, and everyone runs with it because it was filed in court. The charges were filed yesterday or the other day or whatever, and everyone's running with because this is what he's been accused of, but he hasn't had his chance to, defend himself. And I'm just so glad that now NFL might overreact. Patriots might overreact so far. No one's overreacting. If he did do it, it is a big deal. I'm not saying it's not a big deal if he did do it, but we don't have any evidence yet. It has been laid out in court. It's not like the Ray Rice thing where, like, once you saw the video, you go, "Oh, yep, there you go, yeah, okay, that I understand. You got to get him out of here. Got to get him out of here." But I'm so glad we're not in the heart of the Me Too movement because Stephon Diggs would have been kicked off the team, immediately put on the commissioner exempt list before ever having his day in court. So I'm just happy that we're not overreacting and that he gets to finish out the season. Like, it's not going to affect this season, hopefully.
Hopefully. And this is kind of a weird story. Apparently, they had a dispute over some money or something. But yeah, he's facing like a felony strangulation charge, like a misdemeanor assault charge or something. But the strangulation is what'll get you. I don't know what happened there. He said
what she claims he did for the strangulation part,
allegedly.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What she claims,
yeah,
that's in those documents is that you think strangulation is, you think hands around the throat or what? Apparently, it was like pinned up against the wall with like.
Oh, give me a break. I mean, for real, for one, Stephon, you can't be doing that either. Let's be aware of what's going on here in the situation. It was a bad day to be a Diggs yesterday, bro.
It was, yeah. Travion Diggs I saw it coming I've been following the Cowboys. I listen to a radio show that talks Cowboys a lot, and they've been talking about this divorce was coming.
It's kind of soured over the last couple of seasons. They gave him that extension, but he's only played like 21 games since getting that extension. Had the ACL, he tore in practice, stuff early on in the year. So yeah, it kind of soured.
Yeah, but like if they were in playoff contention, he'd still be on the team. But since they're not, the season's done. They're just like, we're tired of this. Did you hear what the excuse was? Or his claim of why they cut him?
Why?
So they played in DC on Christmas. And they played on Thursday, so they had extra time off. And he has a bunch of family in DC, so he was going to be in DC with his family for Christmas and the weekend and whatnot. And so he asked the team, he's like, "Can I just stay here? I'll catch my own flight back. And because my family's here, and we're just going to go hang out with them." And they denied it. And then he's like, asked again. He's like, "Listen, if I hop on the plane with you guys back to Dallas, I'm going to just be getting off the plane, boarding another plane to come." Yeah. And the team denied it.
Well, that's kind of stupid.
It is, but I think there was more to it than that.
There always is, man. There's always more to it than that. And, good luck to him. Good luck. Hell, here's the thing now is that he can go on waivers and you can get one of these teams like the Bears or somebody that's going to be making a playoff run. He can go play for one of them right now in Ring Chase on a much more discounted price, but still.
Why do you say the Bears? What about the Patriots? We have
anybody, any of those teams, anybody that's
Diggs on offense, Diggs on defense. Are they brothers?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, they're brothers.
Yeah, reunite the brothers, huh? Playing with the Patriots, going a little playoff run.
That would be cool, dude. As long as his brother's going to be playing after all this shit, but I hope he is.
Dude, you get Travion on one side, Christian Gonzalez on the other.
That would be pretty dirty, as long as he can play every damn down. But just when we were ready to give Stephon Diggs some credit, be proud of him, tell him he'd grown up a little bit, it was looking good. And then I seen this story come out yesterday, and I was like, I got to learn to just wait a minute.
That's exactly what my neighbor texted me.
I got to learn to wait a minute before I get.
I'm still proud of him, what he's doing inside the locker room and this season and whatnot. And now off the court or off the field, I mean, that's your personal life. You're kind of a dipshit. I don't know why. I don't think anyone
needs you to figure it the fuck out. Okay, that's all.
Oh man. Well, Greg, last show of 2025. I was coming here and do the cheesy. This is our last show ever of 2025. You know.
Till next year, new year, new me, all that shit.
Dude, next tomorrow's show. I'm still deciding what time we want to start tomorrow. What do you think?
I may hold off on. If you want to start a little bit later, you ain't got to work or nothing, do you?
Nope.
Steph probably don't have to.
Nope.
We probably start at 8 and just.
I was thinking 8.
Yeah, we probably start at 8. Just go till we get done. I'll just hold off on Creek's Corner tomorrow because. Hell, we'll talk about all the games up on here. I don't even care, Grass. If you want to come in and join us, I don't even care. We can do that. Get you in here, get you FaceTime and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll just start at 8 and go till we can't, man.
Yep. What do you want to start with? You want to recap some games from yesterday, or you want me to quickly go over some of the future bets I put in?
Well, let's just. Basketball's stupid.
Okay, we'll start there.
It's just stupid. Okay.
Which basketball?
It doesn't matter. The college version, the professional version, the women's version, the European version, they're all fucking stupid.
I don't know why you're betting college basketball before.
Well, I did do it pretty well. It's not like I'm getting my head kicked in. It's just that I should be doing so much better because I keep losing games by less than 2 points. Like I've got under 143.5 in Pittsburgh and Miami yesterday. They score 145. I've got over 161.5 in Louisville and California. They score 160. In the NBA, I've got under 220.5 in the damn Clippers and whoever they played. They scored 221. Tired of getting beat by 2 damn points on games where I know some dumbass either missed a free throw or some guy that makes 5 out of 10 made 10 out of 10 that night, and that's what got it over when I needed the under. God, it drives me crazy, man. Oh, they're off the no bet list. They were just a little. I was just a little salty with them, no skin. They weren't on the no bet list yet. I was just a little salty with them.
I'm glad. I'm proud of myself because I got these bowl games, and I kind of wanted to bet the over in the USC TCU game yesterday, but I've just been staying away from them until the playoff games come around because I'm like I've seen so many people like the over in certain spots. I mean, it's TCU, USC, right? We're not expecting much defense, but these bowl games have been like going under a lot. So I'm like, no. Now, granted, it did get there, and we'll get to that game, but it took overtime, a pretty damn lucky touchdown for it to go over by the hook.
I think people forget that there's like a month in between the last time these teams played and these games. And they expect them just to go out there and be clicking on all cylinders on offense like they were. But you can compare these to a lot what you see in the first week or two of the season where teams are coming out of camp and trying to get rolling on offensively and stuff because they're just not – I mean, that's like Illinois yesterday. There's certain teams have a game plan. They know Tennessee is one of the fastest teams in the country as far as how many plays they get off and how fast they do it. And Illinois was like, hell with it. We'll just run the football, shorten the game up. They had like 5 or 6 drives of 8 plays, shorten that game up a lot there. So you just see different strategies because they're playing teams that are unfamiliar to them. And also, there's a little rust on them.
Well, also, you got to remember this. If you're not in the playoff, these coaches, I think we're fully understanding that these coaches are taking this extra practice time to work on the players that are going to be here for next year and not necessarily that we're going to play in the bowl game. Because that's the only thing that's the only thing that can explain how these offenses don't look good. It's not like they're taking 3 weeks to prepare for this game. They don't care about this game. They're taking those 3 extra practice weeks to see who they got for next year.
Dude, that's what I ran down to the gas station yesterday, and a buddy of mine that's a police officer in town was down there, and I ran into him, and he was asking because I had my Tennessee stuff. He's like, "How you feeling about the game this afternoon?" I was like, I ain't excited. I was like, it's just going to be one of those things like, yeah, I'm going to watch it, and it's football for Tennessee. I was like, but all you can really be excited about this is you're going to see some guys that are going to step in and make some plays next year, going to have a much more advanced role next year. But like Grass Guy's saying down there, I mean, we got 4 defensive starters that have opted out or to go to the draft or transfer portal. We had no Chris Brazzell, who was our best receiver all year long. Like, if you're playing all the same guys that played against Alabama and Georgia and Florida and all that stuff, it's probably a totally different deal there. And I ain't taking nothing away from Illinois. They showed up, played the damn game like they were supposed to play, and won the football game. And Max Gilbert, go fuck yourself. You no-kicking motherfucker. That piece of shit couldn't kick his way out of a wet paper fucking sack, and I'll be so glad when you get out of Knoxville, and I hope you don't ever fucking come back.
I'm guessing that's your kicker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Piece of shit.
Is he back next year?
If he is, I'm going to punch him in the face right on the 50-yard line. Fuck that guy. 5-star kicker my ass.
Wow. There we go. I've been meaning to change out. I got these new AirPods, and the default earbuds that they come on, like they give you these ones, like different sizes you can change out.
Yeah.
The default ones, I think were just a little too big because they keep sliding on my ear, bugging the hell out of me. I just remember to do it while you're going on your rant there.
Yeah. Fucking kickers. I don't know why we're still calling them football players. They're not. They're fucking kickers. He ain't going to be good anywhere, J-Man. He can go sell insurance or something. Fuck that guy.
I don't know why more college programs don't go poach one of the soccer players.
Give me a rugby player, dude.
Well, I meant for kicking.
I don't even care. Give me a rugby player for kicker. He can surely kick it too. He can't kick it no worse than fucking Max Gilbert did.
Yeah.
You got one fucking job. You're over there on the practice field by yourself all fucking day long while everybody's else out there running sprints or angle tackles or Oklahomas or whatever. You're over there kicking by yourself, and you can't figure that out. You can't. You've sucked and lost us games all year long, you piece of shit. Fuck that guy, J-Man.
Good morning, J-Man.
He's going to be a bad used car salesman.
Oops.
That's right, no skin. Put him right there with those two fucking bums, too.
That's funny. Gotta ask Rock something. Where are we at? Where do we want to go from here? So you hate basketball. I'm glad we're already
Max
there.
Gilbert, yeah. Yep, that's pretty much. Let's see. I'll have to check my list over here of all the things I want to bitch about this morning, but we're good for now. Oh, Loki, what's up, buddy? Good morning.
What up, buddy? Hold on. I'm asking Grok real quick to give me a list of top stories, games, moments, and sports during 2025.
While you're doing that, sporting, I got you saved, man. I just got your text a minute ago. I got you saved. People always be trying to hit me up on the Twitter, man, asking me time-sensitive questions about games and stuff, and I don't see it till like 3 days later when that game is far in the books.
Really?
So I'm like, if it's time-sensitive, just shoot it to this one. I'll get this message.
Fair enough. Hey, real quick, I want to run through some bets I made over the last few days over on Kalshi.
Let's hear them, man. Tell me some winners. I need to hear them.
Okay, so in the NFL, I snagged both the Broncos. I snagged the Broncos to win the Super Bowl at 9% and the Broncos to win the AFC at 22%. And this is just a pure value play because think about it. They're going to have a first-round bye. And, you know, they've only lost one game at home, I think, in the last 2 years or something like that, right? So they're going to have a home game. I don't even care if it's against Buffalo. It's a home game to get to the AFC Championship. Now, if it is Buffalo, I'm going to be nervous, right? Because it's Josh Allen in Buffalo. But Denver at home, scrappy bunch. I think at those numbers, I don't think the Broncos are actually going to win the Super Bowl, although they could. I just think it's great value because we're going to be sitting there, and next thing you know, they're going to be in the AFC Championship game, and they're not going to be 22% to win the AFC. I don't care who they're playing.
No.
You're going to easily double, maybe even close to triple your money when you get to that AFC game. All they have to do is win one home game, and you're there. So I think that's good value.
Yeah, I like the value.
And I snagged some on the Super Bowl because you could cash out of your AFC bet, hang on to your Super Bowl bet if you want to, because if they end up winning that AFC game and go into the Super Bowl, which will also be another home game, by the way, the AFC title game will go through Denver if they make it. I I just think it's good value.
Yeah, no, I don't mind it.
We had the debate yesterday. We thought it was a good debate. One guy did point out, I was looking at the comments about the Stafford versus Drake May. We didn't talk at all about Drake May's rushing stats because we were only, we did leave that out. I think what's really ultimately going to hurt Drake May is if you do the weighted or the new strength of schedule, like the actual, they put out the strength of schedule before the season, but then you actually play the season and you look at it. Patriots by far the easiest schedule, as we all know. Everyone talks about it all the time. So I think that ultimately will hurt them. But
they probably will say it hurt him. But the Rams schedule also, we didn't know it was going to be as strong as it was early. We didn't know that division was going to be that good.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I think they're going to give it to Matthew Stafford. I really do, just for kind of the lifetime. And I'm not saying it's not deserved, but I don't think it should be that big of a gap. I don't think it should be a foregone conclusion,
Yeah, but I bet Stafford at 22 cents, and when I gave this out, it was at 25 cents. At 25%, I think that's a good bet.
I still think.
I think when the dust settles, and we still have a month before this thing is announced, so it's like I think you're going to see that number start getting closer.
They don't announce this until before the Super Bowl, but when do they vote on it? Voting like right now. Like we're not going to see.
I don't think voting. I think voting opens after week 18. After this, so starting next week, I think they can start voting.
But do they have to have their votes in before those guys play a playoff game? I think you should if you're doing a regular season award or whatever, because that could totally sway your opinion.
I want to say no. I want to say they have like 2 weeks.
I, for one, don't, just like the Heisman Trophy, don't think we should be voting on the damn thing until after the biggest game of the year is played anyway. But if you're going to vote on it for a regular season, you should have to vote and get your vote in before you watch them play a playoff game, because that's totally going to sway you.
Oh, we got a request by Forge there. We got a request. I mean, we got around the new year or the end of the year. We got to head into the new year the right way.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away. And good morning, dude, bro. I think it's a 2-horse race. Loki's saying he likes Stafford or Sam Darnold. I don't think Sammy D's even really got a chance. Do you?
No.
I think it's Drake May or Matthew Stafford. And I'll be fine with whoever wins it. Yeah. I don't think either one is like heads and shoulders above the other one.
That's right. Bombs away, dude, bro. Okay, and then some of the other bets that I made for they're not futures bets. They're for this weekend. I just want to throw them in there. I took some alt lines on Calci. I took Kansas City to win by 3.5. I took the no. So basically I'm saying Raiders plus 3.5. That's at 44%. I took Chicago, yes, to win by over 6.5 at 38 cents. And I took Carolina to win by over 2.5, yes, at 39 cents. I just thought those were good value at that price.
Yeah. I like the value, yeah.
Because I mean, I like Carolina to win. I like Chicago to win. I like I actually like the Rams to win, but the Raiders to win. But why did I put I put the Rams on there and said LV. I put LAR. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. You guys know what I mean. But
you can edit that, bro.
Reason, I couldn't trust the Raiders, so I was like, give me plus 3.5 with the Raiders. That'll make me feel better.
Wait a minute, you couldn't trust the Chiefs?
No, I I think the Raiders win the game, but when I was looking at the bets, I was like, I feel better with plus 3.5.
Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
I honestly think they do, dude, because I think these players are tired of hearing about how terrible they are.
Always
this
that
Chiefs team, huh? Yeah.
I said there's always that factor too. The guys get tired of being told how bad they suck all year long.
Last game of the season, it's a Chiefs team that's been dominating the division for it feels like a decade, and so now they have a chance to do it, and it's Pete Carroll's last game, so I think he says,
"What do you mean last game?"
There's rumors out there that they're already looking for another head coach. The Browns and I think who was it, Schefter or someone put out the Browns and Raiders are already looking for a new head coach.
Well, the Raiders didn't take long. I mean, I know it's not been great, but look who your quarterback was.
Yeah, but if they get the number 1 overall pick,
you want that guy to be able to draft whatever. Somebody
they'll
going to
pick a quarterback. You think Pete Carroll wants to stick around for a rookie quarterback? No.
That's true.
I still think they trade it. I bought a bunch. I bought a good hefty amount of Arizona to get to make the first pick in the draft at 100-1.
I don't hate that, dude. I'll tell you right now, whoever gets the number 1 pick, like I guess by the results, I don't think will be the team that makes the number 1 pick when the draft comes around. Somebody's trading.
If the Raiders get it, I could see them making a trade with
you would be smart. If you get the number 1 overall pick, you should never, ever, ever take that damn thing unless there's just some generational player at quarterback that you cannot pass on. It's a can't miss, like a Peyton Manning or something. But if you get the number 1 overall pick, you got a lot more problems than just quarterback.
Yeah. I could see a weird trade between the Cardinals and the Raiders. And included in that deal, they swap quarterbacks. Yeah. Good morning, Beardo.
Good morning, Beardo. Rest in peace to the Vols and the Trojans, bro.
Just kind of like a salary dump both sides. Because think about it, if the Cardinals trade with the Raiders and they switch quarterbacks. Because I'm thinking if the Cardinals do make that move and they want to get the number 1 pick, I think it's going to be Dante Moore. And I thought if you got like a guy if you could trade with the Raiders, you can swap quarterbacks. Raiders get Kyler Murray plus a boatload of picks and shit, right? The Cardinals get the number 1 pick and Geno. Then you could have Geno kind of guide your new young quarterback because you can't do it with Kyler. Kyler can't guide no one, but at least Geno can kind of be
guide himself.
I know Geno is a veteran in the league. He could start the season for you if needed, and then he'll be a great backup for you. You know what I mean?
Geno's not a bad one to have there just in case.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I don't want him to go out there and start 18 weeks for me. But if I got to have that guy like a Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, shout out to Beardo, man. Beardo texted me the other day after his golf round. And he said he went out there. He said he shot a 113, but he dunked one in from off the green for birdie. Said he got super hyped, dude.
Again?
It's what he says, man. He said he dunked one in, and they were hype out there. And I'm still chasing my first birdie. I did have I had about an 8-foot birdie putt the other day when we were playing, man. Par 3. I stroked it. Probably the best golf shot I've ever hit in my damn life. Put it about 8-foot cup. All my buddies I'm playing with, they've been playing forever. Me, Buku, my buddy Jay Stu, and our buddy Tyler. They all been playing forever. I'm close to the pin on this thing, and I choked worse than Max Gilbert, dude. What a bum. He said, yes, it happened again.
Weirdo.
That man's a golfer right there, buddy.
That's a golf. I can't wait. I can't wait. One day we're all going to go golfing together. I haven't picked up a club in years, and I've never never played golf or anything like that, just casually. But
bro, you'll be hooked, dude. I'm telling you, you'll be hooked.
I know. I love golfing. I just haven't had the time and whatnot over the years to do it. But I'm pretty good for a guy that hasn't played. And
we'll all have to do it. I'm telling you, I'm all about trips from now on, just being golf trips. I'm hooked on golf. I would play every day. Gap wedge for, I believe you, dude. I don't need a witness, Beardo. You wouldn't lie to us.
Video or it didn't happen. You're a content creator. You should have like GoPro on you all the time. What are we doing?
And there's the other side of the panel.
Seriously though, you should have like a GoPro on you, or like live streaming your stuff. I mean, it's easy content.
Dude, that might not be a bad idea.
You can write off your golf round as a tax write-off, right? You know what I mean?
Dude, you might be figuring something out here. I'll be a member in no time.
I'm just saying, yeah. I mean, you could if you upload some content of you on the golf course. You don't even have to upload a lot. You can upload one hole.
I got to learn the government. I got to be better at this.
Yeah. God, it's
dude, that's a good idea.
Suck. Okay, real quick. Let me run through these and we get through the games. In the NBA, some bets I made. I still like Giannis next team. I bought more on this. It's come down. I think Giannis I think he gets traded to the Spurs. We have until February 6th for that to happen. I kind of like I got nervous when the Spurs beat OKC 3 straight times. I go, maybe they're going to think they don't need to make a shakeup. But then they've lost 3 against teams that they shouldn't lose to because they're a young team and they're, they're feeling themselves because everyone's saying they're so good. And I'm like, you know what? If you got a guy like Giannis, that shit doesn't happen when your young players go in a slump, or when you need to rest, like they lost a game because De'Aaron Fox didn't play. It's like, well, you could give De'Aaron Fox a break. You could have Giannis out there and bring in Wemby when you need, keep Wemby on this minute restriction thing that they've been doing. It just like I think they're gonna realize we have so many damn assets, and I think a problem too of why they've been in a little bit of a slump. They got too many players and they can't figure out their rotation.
It's
like, man. Yeah, it's like, okay, when we get closer to the playoffs, that bench is going to get short anyways. Trade some of those guys away. Trade some of your future. You got a boatload of picks. You got other people's picks. Bring in Giannis, Wemby, De'Aaron Fox. Plus, you got Harper and Castle.
Dude, I'm telling you,
that's a scary team.
I don't know why they ain't already tried to make this happen.
I think it's going to happen. But at 6%,
when is the trade deadline?
February 6th.
Okay. That's Bob Marley's birthday, man.
I made a great bet yesterday. So I'm driving down to work, correct? And I was listening to Better Day, and I didn't realize this, but because we didn't talk about it yesterday because I didn't stay up and watch a basketball game. Joker got hurt. Did you see that?
Out for about a month, I think.
Yeah. So he got hurt, and people were worried that it was going to be his ACL. So I hear this as I'm driving. I'm like, oh, shit, I wish I would have known this. My first instinct, of course, is to get on Kalshi when I get to work and bet the no that he's not going to win the MVP because he was one of the favorites, right?
Probably took him down, didn't they?
No, on Kalshi, they stay up.
Okay.
Because once it's on there, it's up. Like the contract.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
So, sports books, you can't bet the no, right? So, but on Kalshi, you can bet the no. So when I got to work, it was at 80 cents no. And from what I was listening to, it's like either he tore his ACL and he's out for the year, or two, it was what it was. It was a hyperextended knee. And I'm like, that's not like a 1-2 week thing. That's like a month type of thing, typically. Plus, then when you do bring him back, that's one of those ones where we're at in the season now. They'd be like, we're going to see you after the All-Star break, right? Like we're not going to push this. So I'm like, he's not going to play enough games to qualify. So I get on there and it's at 80 cents.
How many you have to play to qualify?
You have to play 65 games.
Okay.
So that's why I keep betting Wemby no for defensive player of the year, because he's already missed like 12, and I think you can miss like what is it?
17.
17. So he can only miss 5 more games, and I'm like, he's going to miss games just by load management.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Even if he doesn't get injured. So I bet the no at 80 cents because I was like, it's steep, but I'm like, screw it. So I bought some. I wish I would have bought more, because less than an hour later, the news comes out that he's out for 4 weeks, and that thing went to like 98 cents no.
Oh, yeah.
What did you get it at? 80.
Hey, oh, hell yeah. Made money right there, man.
Yeah, it was but for an hour's worth of work, it was a nice little chunk of change coming back.
And you got to also be careful rushing that guy back because of what we've seen in other sports and things with like the Achilles and stuff, when guys are trying to be ginger on those knees and whatnot. And then on the other side, they put too much pressure on that thing. You got to be careful with that too.
So in the MVP market in the NBA, what I bet yesterday was, so I cashed out of that because it was, basically a winner. Shea is like an overwhelming favorite now. Shea's like in the 80-something% range of winning the MVP. So I bet no on Shea at 18%. Because here's the thing. Yes, he's the favorite. If he finishes the season out, he's probably going to be the favorite to win it. But, and I don't wish anyone to get hurt, but it's a sport, and we've seen some of the best players in the league go down with an ankle roll, with a knee, anything. And if Shea misses time, his odds are going to plummet. Or God forbid he tears an ACL or something, or an Achilles like we've been seeing in the NBA, and he's out for the season, right? I just think it's good value to bet the no.
And also, correct me if I'm wrong, he won it last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like to win him back-to-back, I know it can be done and all that stuff, but I feel like you really got to kind of separate yourself for them to give it to you 2 years in a row. So I feel like he's got to kind of go above and beyond the other guys too right there. I think it's way better to bet the no in that spot than to bet.
Well, we're also in that awkward part of the season where no one's a favorite. It was just Jokic and Shea. Like they were just like, once we get past the All-Star break and then it's the second part of the season starts, someone's going to go off and those odds are going to fluctuate, right? So like we're in that limbo time. So I bet no on Shea at 18%, and then I took a flyer, Crick, and I think he went up this morning because he had a good game last night. But I was looking at his stats. I got this guy at 100-1. I got him at 1%. And if you look at I was looking at his stats for the season so far, they're MVP worthy. Now, they're not as good as Shea's, but they're MVP worthy. And, if something happens to Shea, he'll be in the mix. Cade Cunningham.
Dude, I like Cade Cunningham.
And apparently him and Luka were going back and forth last night. I didn't see what it was, but I got an alert on my phone saying that this is an exciting fourth quarter. They're exchanging shot for shot. And I go, yes, that means people are going to see that and start betting him to win the MVP.
I was curious who else was down that list there for MVP past Shea and Joker. Who else is on the list?
Let me pull it up. There's like no one. It's all like long shots because no one knows what to do.
Morning, Buku.
Let me see. So Shea is now at 79%. Luka is the next one at 13%. Wemby is at 5%. Wemby's not going to win it. He's not going to play enough games. Jokic is still at 4%. Jalen Brunson at 4%. And now my Cade Cunningham, who I got at 1%, is now at 3%.
You already 3 extra money.
Yeah, well, I could only sell out for 2 because the asking price is 3. But still,
yeah,
I doubled my money in one day if I wanted to. But yeah, I was like, we'll take a flyer on that. I still have, even though I don't think he's going to qualify now, I have a bunch from the preseason on Joel Embiid. He's not going to do it though. But
Joel
yeah,
Embiid.
It's just one of those. I like Cunningham. I still like him at that 3%. But if you don't like any of these long shots, I think betting the no on Shea is good price. You're buying the no at the low end right now.
Yeah, I think that's if you're gonna buy it, now's the time to buy it.
Yeah, and then I still like the no on Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year. He's at 64% for the no. He's not going to play enough games to qualify. And then
I don't know what just happened there, but you cut way out. I don't know if it's me or you.
I burped.
Okay. Well, tell me what you said again then.
Oh, he's not going to play enough games to qualify.
Okay.
Morning, Buku. And then in college football, I made 2 bets yesterday. I said Mendoza to be the number 1 pick. I said no at 33%. And then I bet yes on Dante Moore at 24%. I'm hoping those two, even though I think Alabama beats Indiana and Texas Tech beats Oregon, I hope it's Oregon versus Indiana because we'll get to see those two guys go at each other again.
I would like to see that.
And if Dante Moore wins that one, that's going to spike.
I think you're good to bet the no on both those guys.
Yeah, I think you are, but I think if someone's going to take a quarterback, I think it's going to be Moore over Mendoza.
I think you're wasting a pick on both those cats, but hey, that's just me. Who am I sitting here on my fucking futon?
Well, even if it doesn't happen, if like an offensive lineman or whoever goes number 1 overall, at least I have.
You always see weird shit where an edge rusher will get bumped way up there at the end.
Yeah. I still have the no on Mendoza to cover it if neither of them get picked, so we're good. And then in the Oscars, I have, of course, I gave out Sydney Sweeney. That's a long shot. I haven't bought more. I've kind of just been holding. It's probably not going to happen, but I hedged it with. I took a little Jennifer Lawrence at 14%.
For what are we talking about?
Oscars, best actress.
Okay. What is it? Yeah. What's she gonna get it for?
There's this movie she's in, and it's her and oh God, what's his name? Batman.
Christian Bale.
No, the new Batman.
Oh, there's a new Batman.
The newest one.
God, how many Batmans are there now?
God, I can see he was Twilight. You know who I'm talking about? Why
Edward?
Yeah, Edward. What's his fucking name?
I don't know his fucking name. Edward.
Oh gosh.
That's fucking Edward.
No, it's not Edward.
I'm calling him Edward.
Robert Pattinson. I've been seeing clips go around of that movie, and it seems like something the Oscars would like. Like she just plays like a psychotic wife dealing with mental health issues and whatnot. I go, oh, this feels like an Oscar thing. So at 14%, I was like, she just got to be nominated. She doesn't got to win it. She's got to be nominated. So, did Drake May win the MVP Monday night? I'll be right back. Cricket, you tell him what we talked about yesterday.
I mean, I think I like I said, I've said this a few times now, Beardo. I'm okay with either guy that wins it. I think they're going to wind up giving it to Matthew Stafford. This is more of a lifetime achievement award, and I think it's deserved. I mean, I think the guy's put the overall body of work together. I think he's had a great season. He's been leading, in my opinion, what is the best overall team in the entire league all year long. But I like what Drake May's been able to do, and it's just so much. I mean, we knew that the Rams. We don't know if we knew the Rams were going to be as good as they are, but we knew they had a lot of pieces. We knew you had Puka, you got Devontae Adams. We wanted to see how that worked out. It's worked out great. You've had a lot of big time players for that Rams team this season, and Kyron Williams, stuff like that. I just don't think we expected Drake May to have as much around him to be able to play. I didn't expect Stephon Diggs to play as well as he has this year. Didn't expect Hunter Henry to have the season he's had. Didn't know what Trevion Henderson was going to be able to do in that offense. So the one constant for me throughout that whole thing has been Drake May. They both had games where they've struggled a little bit. Drake Mays came earlier in the season. Matthew Stafford just came more in the last month there. So it's kind of recency bias. What have you done for me lately type thing. But I don't think the gap is that big between either one of those guys. And I do think Matthew Stafford winds up getting it because a lot of these people that vote for this stuff, they all like Matthew Stafford. Not that they don't like Drake May. They've just seen Matthew Stafford be around a lot longer. And the voting in this stuff is always very, very subjective. It's always a matter of your opinion and what they did against this team or that team and the overall body of work and everything. But I will say this. Excuse me, y'all. I have no problem with either one of those guys winning the thing. I do think it's a two-man race. I think it's either Drake May or Matt Stafford, and I'll be fine with either one that won that thing right there. But we'll see. I mean, he definitely let's see. Beardo said also didn't expect Stephon Diggs to try to kill this personal chef right before the playoffs. Yeah, I didn't have that on the bingo card either, man. Just when I was ready to give this guy credit, say he's got some maturity. He's looking like a football player out there. He's not a cancer in the locker room anymore. He's the glue. After I go saying all this shit, we got these stories coming out, man. Yeah. Like we said, it was a bad day to be a Diggs yesterday as Trayvon, whatever. He got cut too for the Cowboys. But it might work out for him. He might wind up getting to go sign up with one of these playoff teams and be able to kind of ring chase at this point. He's not going to be an every down player, I don't think, but you can get him in some nickel packages, different things like that.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Good morning, the Ninja and J Law and Blue. I don't even know if we ever said good morning to you, Blue. Good morning to all y'all, man.
I didn't see J Law was in the chat, and I just saw Jay and Law, and I was like, "Oh, is that what we're calling Jennifer Lawrence now?"
yeah, that's it. J Law, absolutely. J Law for an Oscar.
I was like, "Oh, okay." Yeah, no, I think people are overreacting because the markets and the MVP seems to be like, "What have you done for me lately?" And people forget they're just looking at now. These are two primetime games in the matter of 3 weeks where Stafford didn't look good. The Panthers game, and then this last game. But people forget it's the full season award, or the voters should be looking at the full season. And Drake May had a similar 3-week stretch where 2 games, and it was 2 games they lost to the Raiders and to the Steelers.
Yeah, but those
were massive turnovers. The reason why we lost to the Steelers, we had 5 turnovers to their none. And
those were hidden at 1 o'clock.
They weren't 3 interceptions by Drake May. I think there was a couple interceptions and a fumble by him and 2 fumbles by our running back. So,
yeah, like I said, though, those were a long time ago, and those were hidden at 1 o'clock on a Sunday, man. Those weren't in prime.
I know. I'm just saying, if you actually look at it, it's like, okay, it's a similar deal. We'll see. I think Stafford wins it, and I'm a Patriot fan. All right,
I think he probably does. Like I said, I'm fine with that if he does. But
I was just thinking about yesterday?
What's that?
We don't really see running backs in the NFL fumbling much lately. It's kind of weird. Like each game I'm expecting like, oh God, there's a good back and forth, and then I'm expecting someone to fuck up and fumble or something like that. Like, Derrick Henry had at the beginning of the year.
You haven't watching that fool do it all year long.
No, he hasn't done it since like week.
I know, his are just so much more magnified because they literally lost in the game.
But I think the reason why is correct, and I went and looked it up. Derrick Henry leads the league in fumbles at 3, and he hasn't fumbled since like week 5.
Well, that's good. That's why you're getting paid to be a running back.
I know, but the thing is, I think now in the league, it's the reason why is because you start fumbling as a running back, they don't let you stay in long enough to keep fumbling. Yeah,
I hate when I bet some guys over, and even if his own team recovers it, I see some dude fumble in the first quarter, and I'm like, Jesus, that guy's not going to carry the rest of the damn half at least.
I'm seeing there are a lot of punch outs and whatnot, but a lot of those are with like wide receivers after a catch and stuff like that. I'm talking about just a running back, like, oh shit, I fumbled the ball. And like I said, 3 fumbles is the max by any player so far this season. It's just it's weird.
And as big as those fumbles have been, you would think Derrick Henry had like 10 fumbles.
I know, right? So those were my little futures picks that I made. Let's get into some of the games, huh?
Yeah. Football.
football? Are we talking about football? We can recap yesterday real quick. In the Alamo Bowl, exciting finish to the game. TCU wins in overtime, 30-27, goes over the 56.5 by the hook. They defeat USC. I didn't watch any of this game. I just woke up this morning, saw the highlight. Goes to overtime. USC kicks a field goal to go up 3. It's 3rd and 20. TCU's trying to get in field goal range to put this thing to double overtime. They throw a little screen route to the left. The guy takes it up sideline. I think breaks like 3 tackles and ends up going all the way to the house.
Called game.
It called game.
Straight up, man. That was apparently a pretty exciting football game, too. I didn't see a play of this damn game last night, but how do they know, man? Gets over by the hook in OT. They don't call it undertime.
I know. I almost bet it, too, but I said, no, I'm done. The Ninja said he doubled his bankroll in the TCU game. That baby.
Feeling frisky last night, bro, for the late nighter trying to recover from that Vols debacle.
Oh, man.
Let's go, baby.
Atta baby. You want to know how bad I'm doing in the I'm so glad I haven't bet these bowl games. At the beginning of
oh shit,
before the bowl started, on ESPN they have you pick every single game against the spread, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went and looked. I did it like 2 or 3 weeks ago whenever it opened up.
Right.
Just kind of just initial gut feeling. I just went through and clicked real fast. Didn't take much time into it.
Yeah.
Well, 11 and 20 ATS.
Wow, dude, these damn things. Like I always release my playoff picks for college football. I haven't released bowl picks in 2 damn years because I did it 3 years ago, and I got my head absolutely kicked in because that was when it all first started opting out and transfer portal all of a sudden. And you'd make a pick 2.5 weeks beforehand, and you get there, and it literally none of the same guys were playing in that game. The line would flip all the way around. I was like, I'm not betting on these stupid ass things anymore.
Dude, I stopped doing it because, like, over the last few years, like you're saying, I've seen some professional bettors, people I respect, that like bet these bowl games weeks in advance and get like 8 points of closing line value and still lose.
Yeah, dude, because you have no fucking idea what's going to happen to these things. For one, you're thinking they're putting backups up in there, but you have no idea what that guy can do because he ain't played all year long.
I kind of want to go with my gut feeling, just like I did this year, and just pick them all and then bet the opposite.
That would
be 20 and 11.
Sounds like you'd be crushing it. There ain't nothing wrong with
that. Louisiana Tech beats Coastal Carolina 23-14.
They were down 14-3 at the half of that thing. Louisiana Tech.
They're a big fourth quarter team. I've been saying it all year long.
Lock it in. Lock it in.
Then we had a little bit of a thriller. I was keeping my eye on this game because I tuned in when it was like what was it? 24-21. Yeah, it was 24-21. Illinois was driving down to score again. They ended up kicking a field goal. I think it was 27-21. And then next thing I know, Tennessee, because I was at work, I checked a few minutes later. Next thing I see is 28-27 Tennessee. And I go, what the hell? And I checked the little play-by-play, and I'm like, oh, shit, they took it to the kickoff to the house. I go, I bet Crick's pumped.
That play right there was a culmination of the whole fucking season. That last 4 or 5 minutes of that damn game. We muffed the fucking kickoff. He's chasing around, kicking it. Oh, God, where's the ball? Let me get it here. Picks it up. And then nobody for Illinois even decided to think about tackling on that play. I was like, oh, my God, he's going to take this to the barn. And I'm screaming, yelling. Like I said, SD's daughter had one of her little friends over, and she'd already told her, like, look, you ain't never been here when a Tennessee game's on, so don't think nothing of crickets in there having an aneurysm and freaking out and everything. Don't think nothing of it. And that was really the first time I got real excited in that game, just for them to come back and kick me right in the fucking nuts.
I know.
Give me a fucking break, dude. What are we doing? And you know what, Max Gilbert, you piece of shit. If you make that 39-yard field goal in the second damn quarter, they got to score a touchdown at the end, and they're not sitting there kneeling on the ball to kick an extra point into your fucking season, you piece of shit. I hate that guy.
I mean, or you could play defense too,
That helps, but make a field goal. That guy's face just pisses me off.
That's the exact reason why I was afraid to bet my Cougs in their bowl game. Because I'm like, dude, the Cougs, I don't care who we lost and whatnot. They should win this game easily. And they did. I didn't bet them, but
they should make us play every year to see which team's going to disappoint their fan base more.
It would be great. A tradition unlike any other. Tennessee versus WSU.
Tradition unlike any other.
That would be a very colorful game.
It would be a party, man.
You wore the bright orange. We wore our crimson.
Yeah. Yeah.
It almost looked like Tennessee, Alabama, I guess.
Tennessee, Alabama, yeah, or Tennessee, Arkansas, or one of those damn things. Yeah.
You guys losing that game kind of remind me of like how you guys lost the Georgia game this season.
Oh, yeah, because Max Gilbert can't make a fucking field goal.
That too, yeah.
Fucking cannot stand that idiot. Anyways, good
morning. King Sandwiches, he took ASU Duke under 49.5. It's moved down to 46.5. If I were you, buddy, I would bet over 46.5 and try to middle that thing because
or just turn around and bet over as many points as they'll let you take.
Yeah,
because we have no idea. Yeah, they're going to tell you these lines are coming down. I've been watching the reverse line movement and everything else, and some of these reverse line moves. I think in college basketball from now on, I'm kind of with Grass Guy on this. When I start seeing all this crazy reverse line movement, I'm just betting against it. I don't even give a shit. I don't think.
Oh, and in the NFL, if you this whole season would have bet against the reverse line movement, you would be doing really well.
I guess we should be doing it because in the NFL, I am not doing really well.
We got some games today. We get to start out with oh no, that's Thursday. Sorry. Yep. I was like, wait a minute. Iowa, 9 a.m. my time. Iowa Vanderbilt. Goosebumps. Have you seen the SEC is getting destroyed in bowl games?
We always do, dude. We always do.
I was thinking about it, and I'm like, because that makes people think. You hear people like, "Oh man, does that mean we got to take the Big Ten because the Big Ten's doing really well in bowl games? We take them during the college football playoffs?" And I'm like, no, because these are like the Big Ten. I mean, these SEC teams that are doing bad, like we talked about, they're playing with guys that.
When you go to an SEC school, you don't go to play in the fucking Alamo Bowl or the Valero Poinsettia Bowl and shit like that. These guys all go because they want to be playing in big-time meaningful games. And then when you get to a bowl game, you get a little trash bowl game, you have all these guys opting out. You have certain guys that are just half-assing it and stuff, man. It's not the same teams that played all year long.
No, it's not, and it's not the same as the teams that are playing in the playoffs. Like they have their actual guys.
Yeah, exactly. So. That's what I told SD yesterday. I was like, look, you understand, like if we were in the playoff, you would have Brazel out there. You would have all four of those defensive guys and everything else. I was like, but they really have no reason to play in this game.
Yeah, I guess Diego Papia is going to play today. So, I don't want to. I know. I want to take Iowa just to bet against.
I think I'm going to take Iowa. I hope Iowa rips his dick off.
I'm going to continue my streak of just not betting these stupid-ass games.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably not going to bet it either. I don't trust it, but I'm betting.
Vandy's a 4.5-point favorite.
Hey, you got your action report? What's the money done on this thing? Because I'm curious about that.
Oh, action?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm curious what the money's done on some of these.
Oh, God, I hate this thing. I don't know why my computer does that. Let's take a look. Sharp money, big money, action expert are taking the points with Iowa. 36% of the bets, 51% of the money's on Iowa.
30. So we got some big bets on Iowa there.
Mm-hmm.
On Vandy. I like Iowa, dude. I think this is going to be a 3-point game either way. I feel like I know Diego probably had a great season. That guy's a gamer and everything else, but I feel like his head's been in other places for the last 3 damn weeks, dude. And also, this is another one of those games where you kind of feel like you got screwed. You didn't make the playoffs, so there's a lot less motivation in this game than there would have been. And this just feels like a spot for Vandy to lay an egg, dude.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, real quick, I just got this clip. There's video now of Stephon Diggs. Apparently, his chef cut his sandwich down the middle instead of diagonal, and this is what happened.
My fucking hat.
Damn, actually.
I thought you were serious. I was like, we got video now? Ray Rice? What? Give me my fucking hat. Cut my sandwich.
Oh, man. Arizona State versus Duke. Duke laying 3.5. Sharp money, big money on Duke. 58% of the bets, 78% of the money is on Duke. I wanted to take Arizona State in this one, but they don't have their quarterback right. They're putting some new quarterback in there. I don't know.
Sam Levitt's talking about, and that team fell off a cliff when that guy hadn't been able to play this year. Arizona State.
I think everyone's on Duke because they won the ACC, and I'm like, I want to fade that, but I just can't trust this Arizona State team.
I tell you what, that game's going to be gross today, dude. I don't know. It might want to be. Usually the ones we think are going to be gross are going to be the best game of the bowl season. 55, 52, back and forth or something crazy.
Yeah. If there was one game I was going to bet that wasn't a playoff game, I'd probably look at taking Texas. You got to think this Michigan team is all sorts of fucked up right now.
I don't know, man. That line's moved out to 7 there. I feel like they've kind of got rejuvenated because they got their head coach now in Kyle Whittingham. You had all that shit, and I was ready to fade them when Sharon Moore got gone and everything. But now I feel like they almost feel better. Now that all that shit's happened and they got Kyle Whittingham coming in, you might see a little rejuvenation. And 7 points, a lot of points there. It ain't like Texas has showed the ability to really get margin on anybody this year.
Yeah, but it's just still the circus that has happened in Michigan over the last month, like
that could be a double-edged sword too, though.
Yeah,
because sometimes the kids escape all that. Like you're just ready to get back on the field, get back between the lines, and play the game where you ain't got to worry about all that outside noise.
Yeah, but I also think Sark would love to get I know these bowl games don't matter to big programs like Texas and Michigan, but after a shitty season of missing the playoffs, to end the season whooping up on Michigan, he can at least hey, look what we did to Michigan. It's like a respectable opponent.
This just feels a lot like the Michigan-Alabama game last year, though, dude. After Alabama got shorted in the playoff and everybody said Alabama was going to go there and thump Michigan, and they were just not ready to play. It feels a lot like that to me.
Maybe. Where's it at?
This will be in Tampa, I think. Tampa or maybe Orlando. It's down in Florida.
Cheez-It Citrus Bowl?
Yeah, it's either Orlando or
Tampa. It's in Orlando. Okay. Beardo, you going to this?
Dude, how could you not go? You being the closet Texas fan that you are, Beardo.
Yeah, Beardo, you can dust off that jersey and head back out there. I don't think – is Arch playing?
Oh, I'm sure. I don't know why he wouldn't be.
See?
Beardo, see if they'll let you hit a golf shot from the 50-yard line.
Oh, he's got to drill it between the uprights.
You got to hit the crossbar.
No, I mean, come on.
That would be a fun game. We see all these damn crazy. You got little putts on the basketball court and half court shots and everything. I want to see somebody hit a gap wedge from the other 40-yard line and be able to put it on the damn.
I created a notes tab on my phone, a new note for show topics to get to. One of the things we got to get to, won't get to today. But did you hear about that New York Jets kicker story?
No, I love kicker stories.
Long story short, there's this fan that has been I don't know how she got noticed, but she got noticed by making some kicks and stuff like that, kind of like the Pat McAfee thing, right?
Yep.
And so the Jets were like, hey, we want you at our game this weekend. This is like months in advance at our game, which was this past weekend, to come out and try to do a field goal challenge for $100,000. So she was the guest that got to come out and kick for $100,000. Well, we get to the week of the game, and this is when the Jets decided to do their due diligence, and they're like, okay, we're gonna you got to fill out this paperwork and whatnot, and on the paperwork you have to put what you do for your occupation and whatnot. And she's like a high school soccer coach, and they're like, uh-oh. Yeah, and they're like, oh fuck. So then the Jets say, nah, we're not gonna let you kick. That's because they don't want their sponsor to get screwed out of $100,000. I'm like, dude, it's $100,000. You pay it. You make it right with your sponsor. Then I mean, come on, you're the
NFL franchise. Yeah, you just don't want her out there out kicking your kicker.
Yeah. So then Pat McAfee and people get involved on social media and put pressure on the Jets, and the Jets say, okay, fine, fuck it, we'll bring you back out. We'll actually let you do it, and we'll figure it out with the sponsor. The Jets ultimately end up doing the right thing. I can't believe they didn't, that it was even a story. But long story short, she ended up missing the kick, so it didn't matter. Which I don't know how you missed that kick when you've been training for months. But the Jets messed her up so much during the week with like all these emotions. Whatnot. It was like they froze the kicker. It's like them calling timeout.
Well, don't be a Max Gilbert.
No, what I'm saying is like they iced the kicker. They screwed her up.
They 100% did ice the kicker. Got him.
Oh man, we'll talk about that story though. It was kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
Texas has a bunch of players sitting out. Yeah, but Texas has a bunch of players that have been eager to play all season that are really, really good.
Yeah. That's the thing about these teams. There's a lot of guys been sitting over there that are waiting for opportunities too.
Yeah. Nebraska and Utah. Utah's a 14.5 point favorite in this one. Sharp money on Utah. I can only look at Utah on this one, but I'm not betting this damn thing.
Don't bet this game.
Okay, good.
Yeah, because Kyle Whittingham, the head coach for Utah, has been there for the last 2+ decades, where he is the coach going to Michigan and stuff. So they'll be playing without their head coach all that shit today. I'm not saying Utah can't still go whip Nebraska because there'll be no Dylan Raiola. He's going to transfer portal. He's been out for a month or so now with ACL or something. But yeah, don't bet this game. It wouldn't surprise me whatever happens in this damn thing. Okay. Too easy, Beardo says. That's right.
You know, Beardo doesn't need to hit the crossbar. He just says, put a pin out there. I'm going to drain it from 40 yards out.
We'll do like those quarterbacks at the Pro Bowl where they have the quarterback pass challenge. They got like the moving targets. We'll get Beardo one of those moving targets with a bucket on it, just rolling across the goal line.
We'll just have the mascot sitting on top of a golf cart driving around. You just got to drill him with a golf ball.
Yes. Just like you're at the driving range trying to hit the guy picking up the golf balls, just like that.
Yes, exactly.
Love it.
And if you don't do a Happy Gilmore swing, then you're not a real golfer.
You don't want it enough. It just means more.
Exactly. Okay, let's get to the real games. We get the first college football game for round 2 tonight, and then the next 3 tomorrow. Miami versus Ohio State. Ohio State laying 9.5. Sharp money on Ohio State. Money is split pretty much, both sides. I'll let you take the floor, sir. What do you think happens in this game?
I think Ohio State hammers them. The only question I have in this game is whether I'm putting 5 units or 10 units on Ohio State in this thing. I've watched this line sit still all for hell since they came out. I haven't seen it move off of 9.5 yet. The only way I was going to be scared of this thing if it was to ever move down below the key number of 7. It has not. I love betting these lines that open at 9.5 because I feel like they're begging you to take the other side with the dog. That's so many points and so many points. I think Ohio State absolutely hammers this Miami team this week. They haven't seen a defense. I know they played a pretty good defense at Texas A&M. They have not seen a defense like they have seen or going to see tonight. I don't know if Carson Beck has seen a defense in his career, and he's played a lot of football at this point like he is going to see tonight. So I think they're going to have them in all kinds of trouble. I love the Buckeyes minus 9.5, and I also think you can look at Miami's team total under 14.5 points.
I'm on the opposite. I think Miami's a live dog. I think it's going to be a gross game. I agree with you. I mean, Ohio State hasn't allowed, I think, more than 16 points in a game. Defense is nasty. I think if you do like Miami, you got to take Miami in the under. It's at 40.5. Same thing with Julian Sand. You got to remember he's a redshirt freshman. This is his first year as a starter, right?
Say it one more time. I was reading Megatron's comment. No, I did not.
Julian Sand, he's a redshirt freshman, right?
Yeah.
First year starter. Yeah. So, outside the Texas defense you saw week 1, Miami's front line is really good. They get to the quarterback.
They got a good defense.
I think if Miami's defense can come out in the first half of the game and get to him, I think he could get a little rattled. I think it's going to be closer than people think. I'm not saying Miami is going to win, but I give Miami a chance. And Carson Beck, yes, this is going to be a big defense, but like you said, he's played a lot of football games. Mm-hmm. He's played a lot against really good teams out of his career, especially when he was with big time games. I like that Miami got a warm up game. They looked gross against A&M, but you just survive in advance. I think this is going to be an ugly defensive battle tonight, and I'm going to be on. I wouldn't shock me if Ohio State ended up blowing them out. And by blowout, I mean like 21-3 or something, not like 45-14.
What's the money doing on the total? I want to look at that real quick.
Let's take a look.
Hey, what up, Derp? How you doing, man? Happy New Year's Eve to you. He said only USC would lose to a team like TCU the way they did. That's right.
Yeah. Sharp money on the under, 63% of the money is on the over. It opened 42.5. It's down to 40.5.
Dude, my under might be the damn play in this thing. You might be 21-3 Ohio State.
Yeah, I think if you go under, if you take, like you said, one of these teams, team total under, I think that's a good way to go.
I'm betting Ohio State. Like I said, the only decision I have left to make, I know some of y'all have asked me about my college football picks for this round. I'll have those out today sometime around probably noon or something like that. But the only question I have in this game is whether I'm taking 5 units on Ohio State or 10.
Gentlemen, happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to you, Derp. And yes, Stranger Things ends tonight. I'll be watching that with the wife tonight.
Stranger Things, man. I ain't got into that one yet.
This game was going to be Stranger Things, I think. I do think it's going to be close. At least the first. If anything, I think I like first half under.
Let's see what the where did it go? Did they just?
I think it's going to be a little because Ohio State hasn't played in a month. I think it is going to be a little slower start for both teams. I think the under in the first half is the way to go.
DraftKings makes me want to fight them so many times.
Derp.
That's right. They just be pulling games down. We're talking about them and shit. I know they're out there listening, dude. I know they are. DraftKings, yeah. Fuck you.
That might be my bet today. I might find a way to tease Miami up with a game tomorrow. Get them at like 15.5. But I think first half under is going to be my big play today.
I will tell you this, a bet that I'm going to have, and I think it's probably maybe on it being a 3-unit play. It's going to be at least a 2-unit play, but I do like tomorrow in the first game. I like Oregon minus a half point in the first quarter at plus 114.
Okay. Real quick, we got to clarify. Mighty Megatron says, Will defeat Henry with his gayness, and we'll have a caca in his BB. He's not talking about me. He's talking about Stranger Things. I just want to make that clear to everyone.
Okay. I was like, what is going on down here?
It is the guy in Stranger Things. One of the characters' name is Will, and the big reveal is he came out he came out gay in the last episode to everyone. So I'm like, great.
They got to make sure and get that
disgrace to us, Wills.
Yeah, God. They don't. You don't get a new show now where you don't get all of the flavors. They have to make everybody happy in every show now.
Yeah,
it's true. Every single show you watch, there's going to be somebody from something.
No, there's going to be.
They're going to cover it all.
Well, there's going to be more gay people than straight people.
In a lot of the show, yeah, 100%.
By the end of it,
yeah, 100%, man. But I'm telling you, they like to get everybody involved in these shows now. Hey, good morning, Coco.
Yeah, I hear all these people talk about Will and being gay. When I'm like, what? Why is everyone coming after me? What the? Oh, we're talking about Stranger Things.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I think we're gonna see a defensive struggle tonight, but I could be wrong.
I don't think you see a lot of points one way or another. If anybody scored any points tonight, I think it's Ohio State. But I do think you're right in the fact that it's going to be very probably, especially early on, probably similar to that Texas A&M Miami game. Pretty gross.
33 halftime tie.
Yeah. Hey, maybe that may be the only thing you could consider, because I do see I'd just be careful with that, because I think Ohio State's just a machine, dude. And I think all that NFL talent out there on that team, I'd just be careful with it, because they wouldn't surprise me.
Should be.
I wouldn't surprise to see them just stretch it out, like real quick, be up 14-0 in no time, and then just know that defense, they can just coast that thing to the end.
Yeah.
Miami may not cross the 50-yard line in the first half.
Yeah. We'll get into tomorrow's games tomorrow, obviously. I wanted to just bring this up real quick. We won't go through all the incentives. I just want to warn everyone. You're going to see a lot of people put out incentives. Like, this person needs 5 catches for $1 million or something like that. This is not the week to bet it, because the sports books know. If you know about it on X, the sports books know about it, and they're going to screw you. They either A, are going to take the prop down and you can't even bet it, or B, a guy that normally to get 5 catches would be like plus 150, let's say, they're going to make it minus 150. So it's not a good bet. It's not a good value. So I would, if anything, just avoid the incentive stuff. You're going to see like these incentive sheets out here and whatnot. I'd be very cautious with this.
Dude, we've talked about fantasy football. I'm having to think a little bit outside the box this week because in our other league where we're in the championship, it's 2 weeks. I'm chasing like 25 points going into this week, but I'm like, a lot of the people that I've been relying on all year long ain't going to have the games that they're going to have. I'm starting to look down the line. I'm starting Mother Shucker at quarterback this weekend. I've went to the well with Dylan Sampson at running back for the Browns because he's playing the Bengals, and I'm like, he's going to get all the carries. We're looking for a couple of flashes in the pan, dude. Lightning in a bottle.
I like it. Uh-oh, we got bad news.
What's bad news, man? We don't lay it on us, man.
Crick, I want you to look into this story. Oh, look at this. Seahawks have overtaken the Rams as the new Super Bowl favorite on Polymarket. Polymarket must be unaware of playoff Sam Darnold. The Polymarket traders must not know about this guy named playoff Sam Darnold.
Yeah, no shit. That's fair. They have not factored that in.
I want you to look into this story and we'll talk about it tomorrow, okay? Maybe you already have. This guy right here entered into a DraftKings lineup and won $1 million. I think it was $1 million or $2 million. And he went to the game. Like, look at who he picked, right?
Okay.
This guy got second. There was another guy that got first, I think got $2 million. But I think the guy that won got two. Anyways, I'll pull it up. But like Bijan came through for him. He was at the game, just watching Bijan.
Just go ahead and yard touchdown runs, just celebrating buying shots for
$1 million. Here's the problem with this, and this is why I want you to look into it, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Adam Shepard tweeted, ESPN has the smartest researchers. This guy works for ESPN that was in the contest. He's like an ESPN analyst for their sports department. And this is a good point. An ESPN employee being allowed to play and win $1 million in a DraftKings game when ESPN partners with DraftKings seems like a massive conflict of interest. Just tuck that away. Yeah. Look into the story a little bit. Tuck that away. Do a little research today. We'll come back to it tomorrow. Okay? It's called a tease.
We'll come back to it.
The NFL is reworking its media deal because they're not making enough money, correct?
Fuck the NFL.
They're getting $10 billion a year from their media deals. They have an 11-year, $110 billion deal. They're going to rework that, and it's going to be massive. And if it does,
I'm telling y'all, if for one fucking season, if we would all join up in arms and tell them to stick it up their motherfucking ass, and we didn't pay for any of this shit, we quit going to games, we quit buying their fucking Sunday ticket and everything else, quit playing their fucking fantasy football, that shit, we quit doing that for one fucking season, we'd have them by the fucking nuts.
Mark. Hail, Mark. Happy New Year's Eve. In terms of the QBI flexed about he plays basketball too. He got hurt in practice and fractured his foot. He's out for basketball season.
Dang, well, just get that young man healthy, man. Just get him healthy.
Listen, the NFL is going to rework their deal, and they're going to get more money because they're the NFL, and that's just how it works. But that means the salary cap is about to go up. The salary cap's been going up at a crazy 18% rate. It's like insurance premiums every year they go up. It's just fucking
it's more shit.
But that means these teams, some of these teams that have overspent are going to get bailed out again. It's crazy.
And Graska, for one, I don't know why you find this as such a surprise that the books have been trying to fuck you all along. I've been trying to tell y'all that. I don't know why it's such a surprise to y'all.
These kind of bets make me happy.
Jared, I didn't even know. Where did you even find these fucking defensive players to bet for fucking anytime touchdown scores? Because I have yet to fucking see that.
Probably works for ESPN.
Probably fucking does. He's got a special little cheat code he types in.
That is crazy. I hope this is real.
I mean, it looks real. But once again, I don't even know. Like, I never even see those guys fucking listed. You can bet the defensive TD, but I haven't seen where you can bet individual defensive players for a TD. Not on DraftKings.
Dude, that fucking blocked field goal screwed so many of my bets. And the ball had to bounce perfectly right up to him for that to happen. And it did. Yeah, you're right. Cost of living doesn't go up. That's why we're out here grinding, trying to win bets, keep up with the cost of living. Circus Survivor. 6 entries alive for $18 million, correct?
For how much?
18 million. Here's the deal. There's some guys that are sitting pretty. We're gonna have we're probably gonna have multiple champions, but this guy right here, Real Bro 3,
Yeah.
he's got to feel real good. He's got Jacksonville.
Oh, dude, let's go.
No one else has Jacksonville. He has Jacksonville.
Dude.
This dumbass right here is probably going to pick KC, and I'm telling you that is freaking risky.
Oh,
But that's his. Oh, he actually.
he's got
No,
New England. No, that guy's got New England.
Does he? Oh, okay. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd go with New England.
Yeah. The other guy's got Philly. What is that other one? Who is that? Oh, San Francisco. Ooh, God, those are going to be sweats, though.
Oh, yeah, this guy has to take San Francisco. No, he doesn't have to take him.
Doesn't have to take
these guys. Yeah, I keep reading it the wrong way. It's interesting, though. We'll see if all 6 survive. If all 6 survive, they each get 3.1 million.
I'll tell you where they all I think they all should damn take is Carolina.
Yeah, I think they should all just agree to take the same team.
Yeah, just these guys are already in talks with each other.
Yeah, let's just all take Carolina and split the 3.1 million. Sound good?
If you're in this contest, one of these 6 people, and you hadn't talked to them other 5 and already tried to work out something and lock up some money, you're an idiot.
No, if I was Real Bro and those guys tried to come to me and say, let's all take the same pick, I'd tell them, suck my nuts. I'm taking Jacksonville. They're 13-point favorites.
And then Tennessee win straight the fuck up.
Well, then I deserve it.
You would totally deserve that.
But I'd say, suck it. Good luck to you guys. I'm taking Jacksonville.
Good luck to you guys. Oh, man.
Oh, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. I love the Circus Survivor. God, that's impressive, though, making it all the way through.
That really is, dude.
What a wild career. Chip Kelly.
What a bum.
He's head new offensive coordinator at Northwestern.
This
guy was at Oregon, in the NFL, on Ohio State, back in the NFL. Now he's at Northwestern.
Fall from grace. Hey, this is kids at home. This is exactly why the grass ain't always greener on the other fucking side. I bet you he wishes he'd have kept his ass up in Eugene, Oregon, and never left.
Yeah, probably. Okay, this was the guy, by the way. Here's a story. I don't think this was the employee, but look at this. This dude reached the finals of a $20 buy-in massive best ball contest on DK. Team goes nuts on Saturday and Sunday. Team still needs Bijan to get 40 points, 40 fantasy points. He goes to the game in Atlanta, watches Bijan get the 40 points, wins $2 million.
I don't know.
That is freaking sweet.
Because for coming from somebody that's played ample amounts of these damn things, I know how hard it is to win them, and I know how random it is. And you literally just got to pick it's like a lottery ticket. That's like buying a good scratch off and shit right there, because it ain't like that guy. Once again, Bijan, it's not unlikely that Bijan can get you 40 points right there. If he's in Atlanta and wants to go watch it, you got a chance to win $2 million. I mean, that guy picked a pretty good lineup, and it's not like he's playing some damn $100,000 contest. He bought into the $20 millionaire maker. But
look at this, dude. He needed Trey McBride. Trey McBride got that touchdown at the end of the game, garbage time. Swift got 2 touchdowns in the second half.
Dude, the way you win these things is like that. Anybody that wins these things, ESPN employee or not, I can't tell you how many times I've been way up in the money in these damn things, and some stupid, meaningless play will happen at the end of the game that completely changes the whole scoring thing, and it'll flip it all the way around. So you got to have that late shit happen.
This crazy son of a bitch had to put Brandon Cooks in his flex.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you got to do. If you're going to win one of these things, you should know you're never going to win one of those if you use your entire salary cap. You need to have like 1,500 left in your salary cap because you had to take 2 unsung heroes that just had the best games of their damn career.
I'm just saying, man. I love to see it. That's cool. But I think that an ESPN employee thing is interesting. Will be a good conversation for tomorrow.
Just like, but let's be honest. How many damn employees does ESPN have, though?
This guy that won, the guy that won it wasn't an ESPN employee. The ESPN employee got second and won $1 million. But how cool is that? The dude decided, you know what? I need Bijan to get 40 points for me to win $2 million. Why not go to the game? That's pretty cool. I don't know if I could handle it.
I'm telling you, I'd have bought shots for the whole section when he broke that 93-yard run. I'd have said, bring out the fucking bottle. Let's go. We'd have had us a good time in Mercedes-Benz, though.
We had a good one last night, a little back and forth action. Well, I guess it wasn't as close as I thought. Pistons ended up defeated the Lakers 128-106. My future MVP, Cade Cunningham, 27 points, 11 assists.
My future. Hey, who got king of the court last night?
Hold on, let me check. Let me see.
We were looking for one of them. I said he would be a good. I said he would be a good dark horse pick if you were looking for one.
Let's see. But these are his stats for this year. He's shooting about 47%, 33% from three, nothing crazy, 82% from free throw. He's averaging like God, where's that? Like 27 points a game.
Oh, he's a basketball player now.
Here, let me just do this. I know it's fucking easier to do it this way.
Grass guy said he'll fight Portnoy in his bar in Philly. That a baby, the ninja. That a baby. Grass guy wants to fight Portnoy in his bar in Philly.
He does.
We could live stream that.
We could.
I like it. I think he got second. God, he got second. Damn, the ninja. Who do you know who won it, the ninja?
Oh, here we go. It's up here. So yeah, he's not crazy, but like, look, he's averaging 26.5 points per game, 6.2 rebounds, but 9.7 assists, which is second in the league. He could shoot a little bit better, but I mean, he could be in the mix.
A lot. He shoots a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, if something happens to SGA, I mean, the Pistons are having a better season than people thought so far. I mean,
I'll tell you what you shouldn't do.
They're first in the East, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Don't go investing on SGA at 80 cents or whatever he is to win the damn thing. You're better off betting the no on him, investing in Cade Cunningham a little bit, and you're going to have a chance to cash one of them out.
Yeah, I mean, Cade Cunningham's at 3 cents now. I got him at
you've already got two times your money there.
Yeah, I saw it at 100 to 1. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. Thank you.
Worth a sprinkle.
Yeah. Hate Portnoy more than you hate Aaron Rodgers. What?
Man.
A lot of hate. King of the court last night was Maxey. Oh, Kawhi was right there.
Was it Kawhi?
No, Kawhi was right there.
I said the two I gave y'all on Creek's Corner yesterday. I said Tyrese Maxey or Cade Cunningham.
I'm an idiot. It was Ja Morant.
That's why we didn't win. I was thinking, I need to take my account this. I thought I might have a bonus bet. You fucked that up for me, man. I was excited.
My bad. Well, I saw the 34, and I was like, oh, I didn't see 40.
I took Maxey. I like that guy.
I'm kicking myself. I was going to bet the Sixers parlayed with the Pistons and the Celtics. Oh, well.
Ja Morant got it, huh?
Ja. Hey, the Clippers won a game.
Yeah, they went over by half a point. I had under 220.5. You math majors out there, that's 221. Fucking stupid game. I hate sports sometimes.
Yeah.
Just hate them. I don't know. Like, I don't know how some of y'all could do the whole politics thing the way y'all do and the way that stuff. The way I love sports. I absolutely love sports, and they drive me up the wall. And seeing as excited as y'all get about politics, God Almighty, there ain't no way I could handle that.
Hey, we got quite a few New Year's Eve games. That feels fishy. Why are the Cavs only 6.5 point favorites there? I'm telling you, be careful in the Spurs. I think the Knicks are going to beat the Spurs again.
Maybe.
Spurs are in a little bit of a funk right now, and the Knicks kind of dominated them in that NBA Cup game.
Yeah. Breaking news, man. They're putting the mRNA vaccine in your food again.
Damn it.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, interesting games. How many games do we have?
J Law said, sport and politics, same, but year round. That's fair.
Let's see. Yeah, we got 4 games tomorrow in the association. No one's going to be watching them. No, 5 games. Sorry, I can't count. Well, Crick, you got anything planned for tonight?
We're gonna probably hang out here. I don't like getting out on the big holiday days and stuff, because if I do get out, I'm gonna have a few drinks. I ain't never gonna drink and drive like drunk, but I may have a few drinks, and I don't like to mess with that. On the holiday weekends, I'll sit right here and have my few drinks, walk back to my bedroom when I get done. I'm gonna watch football. I'm gonna watch the Buckeyes boat race, man. Then get ready to watch some good football tomorrow. What y'all got going on? Y'all gonna keep the kiddos up late and everything? Sparkling grape juice. Let's go.
Yeah, I have to work today, and I close, so I won't get home till 7:30. We'll do the ball drop at 9 for the kiddos, and then
that sounds so weird to me. We're gonna do the ball drop at 9 p.m. It just sounds crazy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I never stay up. My wife always is like, "It's New Year's Eve. Why don't you stay up till midnight?" I go, "Because I get up and do a show at 4:30 in the morning, and I could care less about staying up till midnight just to say woohoo." You know what I mean? Like, I'll stay up, but I'm not going to stay up all the whole time.
Yeah, that's late for you, man. Especially when you're getting up at in the morning.
It's different than you guys. You guys get to start. You get 8 hours between when midnight comes and we got to do the show. I get,
and I can still get a good 6.5 anyway. That's 6.5 all I really need.
I get a good 4, or I guess 5, because it'll be 5 a.m. my time. But still, you know what I mean? It's like
J Law. Just to correct you, I think that's his father, man. That happened. That was a something. No, he did not, Megatron. It was his father. A couple days ago, there was a house fire in the house they lived in North Carolina, and his dad was already having a lot of health issues and stuff. He had already said that he was really wanted to win the cup this year. I think he finished second or something, but he was trying to win it for his dad and stuff, because he thought it was going to be the last time his dad got a chance to see him race. He was already dealing with some health issues, but the house caught on fire, and when the authorities got there, both of his parents were outside suffering from critical injuries. His dad eventually passed away later at the hospital, and his mom was still in critical condition. The last I heard, I haven't heard anything else about it, but yeah, it was his father.
Damn.
Yep, sad deal, man. Sad deal. Good vibes and condolences their way.
Grass Guy's doing it right. Ubering tonight and make big money.
Dude, that's the way to go, bro. I'm telling you. You
Keep
make
yourself
some
out of trouble. Go pick up some drunkies.
You get some good story. Oh, dude, get you a GoPro. And it's probably illegal. You probably can't do that. You probably can't film people without their knowledge. But New Year's Eve, man, that'd be so you get some good stuff in the back of the Uber tonight.
Yeah, he'll have stories for us for sure. But yeah, so 8 o'clock tomorrow.
8 o'clock tomorrow is good. I need about 2 minutes before I get Crick's Corner started. You got to take a tinkle, get a refill, get Grass Guy in here. We'll be ready to go. So, but I'll see you, sir, at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I'll see you. Have a good New Year's.
You do the same, sir. Be safe. You got to go work today?
Yeah.
Be safe on that road, sir. I'll holler at you later.
Hey, later. Coco says, I used to do that with the kiddos when they were young. Show them Australia's New Year's celebration. He didn't know. Yeah. I got a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. And the twins, they're too young to even know what the hell's going on. But yeah, those two aren't going to know a damn thing. They're just going to see the thing on the TV and be all pumped and whatnot for it. So that's what we're going to be doing. But right now we're raiding Crick's Corner. It's about to start. The party doesn't stop here. It just moves on over to Crick's Corner, diving into the college football games and whatnot today, getting you the best bets. Dude, bro says the roads are icy here near Seattle. They must be bad in Idaho. Yeah, we're used to this up here though. So yeah, it is icy. What is it freaking outside? Yeah, it's 24 degrees outside. It's icy, it's slick, but here, since we're used to it and we're prepared, the side roads are only bad. The main highways and stuff like that, they have de-icer going on all night. So they have trucks going up and down the highways. It's It's pretty good. It's when there's a snowstorm in the morning is when it's bad because they don't have time or they can't really get out there and do the de-icer in time. They gotta wait for the snow to stop snowing. But yeah, it's cold over here. Anyways, you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow morning bright and early at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to talk about college football playoffs and so much more. But until then, good luck, good gambling, and game on.